Hi, I'm working on a second electroscope. This one appears to be more sensitive than the first one for some unknown reason. Possibly the way the wiring is. I've actually got a dome, it's a brass ornament which is covering the device to shield it from outside influences, which you basically need that in order for it to work properly. The voltage has gone up to 5.92. It's stepping up incrementally at about 0.01 every minute or so, and it's just reaching what's called an exponential decay, which means it's not probably going to go up to about 6 volts and it's going to stop. So it's basically going up very slowly. Initially, when you switch it on, it goes up quite rapidly. That's basically because it's got to build up the charge. It's 5.92 at the moment. I've got it connected to this multimeter which is calibrated in millivolts. The current is not very sensitive. It's not even registering 1 millivolts, so it's very difficult to power any external device with it. Now the thing is, if you can imagine this workshop as being fairly unoccupied, I'm basically walking in. You can just hear me rubbing this comb on my hair, and since I've done that it's gone up to 5.93. Now as I'm walking past, can you see this? You can see the comb going backwards and forwards, and it's given a reading of between 5.91 and 5.93. The thing is, you could see it was static to start with. So in other words, it wasn't moving at all. It's stopped moving now at 5.93. If I now move the comb, it's going to start moving again. See that? And that's just moving the comb perhaps 2-3 feet away from the aerial. So if I was a ghost, it would trigger that off. I'm going to walk up and down this workshop and just see what the reading might be. Okay, so it's 5.96, blah blah blah. I'm going up and down. I can't see what it is, but I'm going to move closer. I've got the comb here. As I move closer to it, you can see a greater fluctuation. So the comb, which is containing static, is making quite a lot of difference as the nearer you get to the aerial. So we move further back, it starts to become less sensitive, and it's now holding at 5.96. So as I'm keeping still, nothing's happening. Now my question is, why at the Galleries of Justices did my meter fluctuate up and down without doing anything? It should remain like it is, stationary. I'm not too concerned about what the voltage reading is, because that's dependent on how long it's been charging and also the state of the battery. But what I am concerned about is the fluctuation of the reading going up and down. And as you can see, as I move nearer and backwards and forwards, it's doing exactly the same thing. This is doing exactly the same as it was doing at the Galleries of Justices. Now the thing is, there is nothing under this dome apart from the device itself, which I'm going to carefully remove, and you can even see it's quite small, which is smaller than the last one. I'm going to now, possibly if I move the comb, it's not that sensitive because it's not shielded. If I shield it, there you go. So, point proven, I presume. It's pretty hot today. I'd say it's about 30 degrees centigrade. For England, that is pretty hot. 30 degrees, it's probably about 91 degrees Fahrenheit, I presume, which I'm starting to sweat. I'm used to hotter, but at the end of the day, can't complain. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Bye now.